What's going on, guys? Ramtide here, and for today I wanted to bring you guys some quick tips when it comes to Overwatch's Roadhog and how to be effective with him. Now, one of the most difficult things about Roadhog is really getting his hook down. And right here in the test range, you can really practice with it. You can see there's marking for 20 meters, and if you don't already know, his hook actually has a range of 21 meters. So going into the test range can really get you used to the distance that someone can be in order for you to still be able to hook them. And if you look here, what I'm doing is testing out the alternate fire on his weapon. It looks like it's close to blowing up around the 10 meter mark. So if it blows up roughly between you and the enemy, they should be within range or pretty close to it for you to be able to hook them. Now, a couple things that you'll see coming up with the video clip here of this gameplay that I had. One of the things that you can do when you hook someone in is aim for the head. And I didn't do it a whole lot in this gameplay footage, but it's something I was getting used to at the time. So you want to hook them, pull them in, aim at their head, and then use his primary fire, which is a left click. That's the one you want to go with, and then as you can see right there, I melee right afterwards just in case it doesn't take him down. I can get a little bit more damage in on him. Now, doing the melee after the initial shot, it comes in more handy when it comes to the squishier heroes because it really puts you at an advantage to take them out quickly. Because sometimes if they're at full health or they're being healed, it may not take them out completely, as with Soldier just a second ago. So in that case, he was being healed and I missed the melee, and then I missed the shot afterwards. But if I would have had the melee and the shot afterwards, I probably would have killed him anyways, just like right there. Now, sometimes it'll be difficult to hook opposing players depending on which heroes they have. If they have a Reinhardt, your hook cannot go through his shield, so that can make it difficult when he has his shield up. You have to really pay attention to that and be careful. And then Zarya as well. Her shields can also protect her teammates along with herself from you getting the hook in on them. As for D.Va and her shield, I can't remember completely if you can hook through her shield or not. It seems like I'm usually able to for one reason or another, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think you can. Another quick tip is when it comes to his healing. I see players healing themselves out in the open a whole lot. I try to get behind cover for the most part. The only time I do it out in the open is when it's a dire situation and I really need to right then and there. And another thing is I shouldn't have left Mercy right there. Try to protect your supports. They'll really help keep you alive and put the pressure on the enemy team. Now, I was going to end the video there, but I will throw in one last quick tip as it pertains to Roadhog's ultimate. Now, his ultimate can really be used in situations where you need to push enemies away from the point. If it's an overtime situation, you can utilize that to get the enemies off of the point, hopefully long enough for you to get the win. It can also be used to push enemies off of the map itself, which I've used several times. And another thing where it can come in really handy is when the opposing team has an Ana. Since her ultimate really boosts up enemy players, they can come in and they can destroy your team pretty easily sometimes. So when you have your ultimate with him, you can use that to push that enemy back. Now, one thing I would say is when Ana powers up a Genji, he can burst through your ultimate, so be careful of that because he can still get to you or to your teammates, so just be aware of that. When that happens, I try to stick with Genji as long as possible and just hold him off for as long as I possibly can. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate that. I will be doing more of these videos, especially when it comes to Battlefield 1 once that comes out. I'll try to do as many helpful videos as I can. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Ramtide out.
The eye.